So in this video, I'm going to go over and I'm going to show you how to do things whenever people pay your product invoices. So we've already created some product invoices in our previous training videos. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that. I'm going to use one of those that I've created already, and I'm going to create another demo here. And I'm going to put in, give product invoice if you want to buy my Zapier training, you can for just $1. Click the buy button below. All right, and this is going to say buy now. Now what I'm going to do here, all right, is if you remember whenever I created this product invoice and we went through the product invoicing training and I showed you how to create those product invoices, I talked to you about these hidden fields and how these hidden fields are really, really useful, especially if you're using chatbots, because they allow you to pass data to your product invoices, all right? So that's what we're gonna do here. We're going to go in and we're going to send this data. Now I can send, for this particular one, I am sending a chatbot ID, and I'm also sending an affiliate ID in case I want to give credit to an affiliate, and I could want to do that, all right? So I need to pass this data. I don't have to pass both of them, but these are the data that I can pass and also get inside Zapier. So I'm just going to go in and put in the MID equals, and this is going to be the user's chatbot ID, all right? So this is going to be the link that I send them, and this is going to be obviously dynamically created inside the chatbot. All right, and then this is going to be all right, so this is what they're going to get after they buy that product, all right? So again, I need to go in and make a thing in here that says give product invoice. So I'm going to set up an AI, and I'm going to go into this testing, and I'm going to do give product invoice, just like that, all right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a Zap. I'm going to choose Invoicing You. And again, for this one, we're going to do product invoices. All right. So we're going to do product invoices here. And then we're just going to pick our training here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to want to get some more samples. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put product invoice here. And then here's what I just created. It's going to say, hey, if you want to buy my Zapier training, you can do that for just $1, buy now. So I'm going to click it. That's going to open up. That's going to open up my invoice. Notice that I've sent my hidden field here. I've sent my custom hidden field here. All right. And I'm going to make a payment. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to listen to more samples here. And while that's listening for more samples, I'm going to go ahead and pay this product invoice here. All right. Now that I paid that product invoice, I'll be able to see that new sample come in here. And here's that new sample right there. And now I just want you to look and see in here. Here's that new sample. And I want you to see there is that custom field that I passed in. If you remember, I passed in that custom field. I passed in that hidden field. All right, remember, we're accepting these hidden fields. I declared those hidden fields in my product invoice. And here inside my Zapier integration, whenever I'm listening to those product invoices, those new ones paid, I can have access to that. Now I know who my chatbot user is. So now I can actually send my chatbot user what they paid for inside my chatbot. All right. So another thing that you can do, just so you know, is you can go in and you can essentially, obviously, go in and you can filter by your memo, and you can filter by your product name. So I can go in and say, hey, I'll add a filter in here. And then I can just go in on this filter and I can say, hey, only continue if the product name is actually Zapier Training. So I'm going to go in and say, hey, if text contains Zapier Training, then only do I want to actually deliver the Zapier Training because they bought the Zapier Training product. So now I'm going to do, again, a webhook. And for that webhook, imagine I'm going to use the same webhook that we used in the previous things because it's just going back to my chatbot. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to grab my bot ID because I'm going to need that. This time for my user ID, this is coming from Invoicing You, all right? It's one of my hidden fields. It's that MID hidden field. So I'm going to use that. I need my token. I'm going to grab my token. I'm also going to go in and use the payment update message tag. And for my chat fuel block name, I'm just going to come back over here and I'm going to go to this block right here, deliver Zapier product, because that's what I need to do, because that's what they just purchased. So now I'm going to put that right in there. And then I'm going to get rid of everything else. And then I'm going to turn this back to JSON. And then I'm going to hit continue. And then I'm going to send this test. And then I'm going to call this deliver product invoice training. And then I'm going to put this in my folder that it belongs in. And I'm going to turn them on. And then now I'm going to show you the full demo. You can see that I just got that message. So I'm going to put in again, product invoice. So here's my product invoice. That's just a link out to my product invoice. And as you can see, I'm passing in that hidden field that we created when we created our product invoice. It's for the Zapier training is what this is for. So I'm going to go in and actually make a payment here, John at vaughn.com, whatever, 4242, 4242, 4242, 4242, 1121, 123. And I'm going to go ahead and pay this. And that's going to get paid. And I want you to notice that this Zap also is not an instant Zap, so the Invoicing You Zaps aren't instant. By the time you're watching this training video, there's a good possibility that they will already be instant. So right now, at the time of making this training video, they're not instant, but there's a good possibility by the time you're watching it, they're already been made instant. So it didn't come automatically. It will come every 5 minutes, all right? We'll do it every 5 minutes. And like I said, by the time you're watching this, it could already be instant and instant thing, just like this, all right? So I'm gonna run that Zap now, and then you'll see, there we go. Now I just got the notification that they did indeed actually purchase my Zapier training, and now I can actually deliver my Zapier training inside the chatbot, all right? So hopefully now you actually understand how you can listen and get notifications and do things when people pay your product invoices, like deliver the stuff that they actually paid for if it's digital content.